Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Ricardo and I'm Bujo Boosted. It's the end of February, which means that today I have a new setup video. This month has passed so fast. I feel like I filmed my February setup video like yesterday. So as usual, I'm going to first flip through the month of February. So we're gonna see how this month worked, and then we're gonna move on to the March setup. So with no further ado, let's get started. Alright everyone, let's start with the flip through of the month of February. If you've seen my last setup video, you have already seen the spread, and this month the spread has been working pretty well. I really like the calendar view. As you can see here, I have a monthly review of how many Instagram followers I have, YouTube subscribers, and how much money there is left on my bank account. Here I'm counting how many hours I work per week, and here I have some projects for the month and an action plan for those projects. This setup has been working really well for me. I wasn't really looking back at the projects though, but that's because I didn't choose the right projects for the month of February, but I'm gonna keep the same format because I really like it. Next, I have my study log. If you haven't already, go check out my study log video where I explain in details how the system works. And this month, it's been working so well. As you can see, I was pretty productive. I'm really happy about that. I can see that there are a lot of classes, which means that I've been pretty productive. Next, here I have this page that I had set up for an upcoming project, but I haven't really had that much time to work on this page, so it's gonna stay like this for the moment. Next, I have my February memories page. So today is the 23rd of February, so I haven't finished filling this in yet. I'm gonna do it once the month is completed, because you know, like, some amazing things could happen before the end of the month. But I'm really happy about this page. This is one of my favorite pages. Here on this side, I have my checker life check. As you can see, this month was kind of yellow. If you want to know more about this spread, there is a video up on my channel as well. I've been kind of busy, guys. I've been kind of sick at some point, but I'm like recovering and coming back to a green status, so... Next, here I have my Bujo Boost Your Vocab page. Here is where I keep track of my Chinese learning. I'm trying to learn one Chinese word per day. I have been pretty consistent. Here I was kind of busy, so I did not fill this in, but that's alright. Life happens. Next, I have my February finances page. I'm really happy about this tracker. As you can see here, I have the weeks and the things that I'm tracking. I'm filling this in on Sundays. Basically, I'm keeping track of my income, outcome, and different money-related stuff, and I'm really happy about this format. I've been changing some things though, but it's basically gonna be the same system in March. Here, I have a migrated task and brain dump page. This is absolutely fundamental. Migration is part of the bullet journaling system. Basically, what you do is that when you set your new month up, you go back to all of the tasks that you did not get done, and you transfer those in here. This way, you know what you still need to work on, and you don't need to flip back to like all of the pages. So this has been really helpful, and I'm doing one for March as well. Next, I have my very first weekly setup. You guys know about this format already. Here I have all of the time-related stuff up here. Here I have my habit tracker, my checkup section, my social goals for the week. I've been tracking my finances with this small tracker, which I'm really happy about. As you can see, you have... Wait, let me zoom this in a bit. As you can see, you have the days of the week on the side. Here I'm using this column right here in order to know if it's an income or an outcome, and here I have the amount of money. So I've been using this tracker over the past few weeks, and that's how I've been filling my February finances page. Then on this side, I have my running list. You people liked it so much. So this is not my idea. This is an idea from Blue Lahe on Instagram. So go check her out. Basically, you have the days here on the side. You can do some pre-planning by adding some boxes and a description of what you need to get done. I'm extremely happy about this system because it's been extremely helpful for pre-planning. Here I have some dailies. As you can see, I'm sticking to the same format. Sometimes I don't really have time to color things in, but that's alright. More dailies. And here is my next week. As you can see, it's pretty similar. I've just changed the colors. You guys know this week already because this was part of my bullet journal routine video. I've been filming me every day, so you've already seen these pages. Then here I have my YouTube schedule. I showed you in my last video how I drew this spread. Here I have the weeks. I'm tracking how many subs I have on Sunday. I have the weekly subs goal and the total number of views at the end of the week. As you can see, I haven't really had time to think about my new videos, but I have a couple of ideas here and there, so don't worry, there'll be videos coming. Next, I was planning to do my new YouTube subscribers tracker in here, but I've been quite busy, so since this is not a priority, I've left it blank for the moment. Here on this side, I have my tea time with Buja Boosted spread. So you guys love my live sessions on Instagram so much. So you guys have asked me to do a list of topics that I could talk about. Now, I'm planning to do lives on YouTube. I just need to figure out how, because I need to work on my settings, my camera and such. So for the moment, I won't really be able to do lives till I figure out how the system works. I just can't wait to share some of my experience with you guys here on YouTube. Next, I have a new weekly spread. As you can see, it's exactly the same. Nothing has changed. Some dailies. I really like these two pages because a friend of mine has drawn these lovely animal doodles, and it's really colorful. As you can see here, I was kind of busy, so I really had that much time to color things in, but that's alright. Here I have a checklist. That was for the weekend, so I didn't really wanna draw a dailies for the weekend, so I just went for a checklist of things that I wanted to work on during the weekend, and that was, that was enough for the weekend. You don't always need to have like a whole, like a full page spread, right? Next, I have my current weekly spread. As you can see, I decided to change things a bit. This was one of my 7 weekly spread layout ideas. As you can see on this side, I have the dates. Here I put some date related stuff. Here it's what I plan on studying. I've been filling it on one day for the following day. And here I'm tracking how many followers I have on Instagram and on YouTube. And here I have some pre-planning for my social media. So if I need to film for YouTube, for example, if I need to post something, etc. On this side, I have my habit tracker, my checkup section. This is for my goals of the week. And this section here is for my finances. Here I have a small brain dump just to know what I need to focus on during that week. However, I've been missing the running list, so in my next weekly spread, I'm definitely going to include that because that's so useful. Now, guys, these are my dailies. As you can see, I have decided not to have like one full page for one day, but I'm including multiple days on one page, and that's alright. I didn't feel like having one full page, and this has been working really well. I have kept this space here for the last days of February, but I have already started working on my March, and you know that the very first thing I do is a February review. So in my February review, I have 4 sections. I have a section for everything that worked well, one for all of the things that didn't work that well, one for all of the things that I want to improve, and one for all of the things that I want to include in my March setup. Now, as you can see, my study log worked really well, so I am extremely happy about that. But there were things that didn't work that well. First of all, my gratitude. I didn't really work on my gratitude, so this month I have decided to add a monthly gratitude page. I'm gonna show you my March gratitude page in a moment. Then my YouTube schedule didn't work that much, and that's because I forgot to fill it in. As you can see here, this is my my YouTube schedule for like this month, and I forgot like to add these things in. However, I think that the system can work, so I just need to remind myself that I want to fill that in, like on Sunday, as part of my weekly review. Then the monthly action plan, as I said, didn't work that much, but that's because I chose the wrong projects to work on, because I didn't really have time, because I need to work a lot for university, so I need to change that. Also, as you can see here, my productivity challenge didn't work that much. So you guys love my productivity challenge so much. I can tell because there are so many productivity challenges on Instagram. You guys have been using the hashtag, have been sharing your spreads with the community, and that's amazing. However, my productivity challenge didn't work that well, like has not been working that well, because it's only like university related, and sometimes I would love like to add things for my social media if I work on my social media, or for example if I cook some food. So I think that probably I'll draw a new productivity challenge. I don't know, or maybe I'll add different colors so that I can keep on working on this spread. We'll see. And as for what I want to improve, I want to improve more my finances spread and the way I track my finances. Because I'd love to know where my money goes. So I want to track if I'm spending money on food or on extra or on stationery and all that kind of thing. Then I want to work more on my pre-planning. That's strictly linked to time boxing. So during the month of March, I really want to focus more on time boxing. That's why I'm really thinking about a time boxing system that can work for me. That's like my new March project. So I plan on developing a time boxing system and to share it with you guys in one of my upcoming videos. So now we are ready to dive into the month of March. So as you can see here, for the month of March, I've decided to choose these two colors. These are koi brushes. You can tell I've been using them so much that you can barely see anything written on them. I use these brushes for all of the coloring, and these are my favorites. As you can see, the spread is pretty much the same. I have the calendar view here. Down here, I have my review section, my working hours section, and here I have projects and action plan. So, as I said, I didn't choose the right projects for the month. So, because I was really busy working for university. So, my projects for the month of March are basically going to be university related, because I have some group projects that I need to work on. So, my action plan is going to be highly university related. Now, I haven't started filling this in yet because the month of February isn't over yet, so I think I'm gonna start filling it in on Sunday. And next we have our new study log. As you can see in my current study log, I have 6 weeks. This way is gonna last longer. Also, since I'll have some holidays after this week, I really wanted to have the 6 weeks in here so that I know that these are like the 6 weeks that I need to wait for before the holidays, if that makes sense. Besides that, it's very similar, and I absolutely adore this purple right here. This is a mild liner, and guys, I absolutely love this color. Just I can't tell you like how much I love this color. Moving on, I have my March memories page. As you can see, for the month of March, I decided to go for this vertical design. I did the same for the month of December, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, as you can see, my December memories page was vertical, so I wanted to mirror that. Then here on the side, I have my new checker life check. This is basically the same. You guys suggested that I could use the number of the week in here, and that's so smart. Because the problem with my checker life check was that I didn't really know which week I was tracking. So in my last checker life check, as you can see here, I added that information down here. But that doesn't really make any sense. So I decided to just put the number of the week, and that works really well. Also, I wanted to add this small quote down here because I really, really like it. Be so busy improving yourself that you have no time to criticize others. I've decided to add this quote because that's something that I really, really need to work on. Sometimes I like to gossip too much, and I like talking in general and talking about people, and that sometimes is not a good thing. So I really need to work on that. We're all human, and sometimes we can't help but to judge a bit other people, even though we don't really know them. So that's really something that I really want to work on. Moving on, I have my gratitude page. As you can see, this is blank, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go with the flow. So I'm gonna add words or doodles or pictures or stickers or, whatever. I really want to use this page when I feel like being grateful. So I'll try to fill things in every day, but we'll see how this works. Then here on the side, I have my finances. As you can see, it's pretty similar. I have the weeks up here and the things that I want to track on Sunday, and I'm really happy about it. Next, I have my Bujo Boost Your Vocab page. I'm keeping the same format because I'm really happy about it, because I finally have enough space for all of my characters, and it really looks pretty, and you have, all of the space that you need. Next, I have my migrated text and brain dump page. So I haven't filled this in yet because it's not the end of the month yet, but on the 28th of February, I'm gonna flip through all of the tasks that I didn't get done, and I'm going to move all of them here on this page. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, and I hope you leave a like down below and you'll let me know what you think about the setup in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in a comment below what you thought about my March setup. And if you haven't already, tap the subscribe button down below. I film video every Saturday. Plus, if you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram. I post pictures almost every day about my bullet journal. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you soon in my next video next week. Bye!